up, guys? What's up, YouTube? Oh, so I had a list of things. Had a whole list. What's up, YouTube? Okay, I'm gonna... JT just texted me. He goes, remember that time you told me you don't like black dudes? And I did. So
what time was that?
No, I've only ever dated black guys.
Yeah.
I've gone on dates with white men, but I've only officially dated, like, hey, we're like linking up, black guys. So
why?
It's really funny. I don't know. What's really, so I like black men, and my brother likes white women.
Interesting.
I know, right? And he talks, you know, more urban. And I'm, oh my god, hi guys. So it's funny how, like, we just don't do anything similar. Just, you know, want to do me. Like, ugh, I've been, yeah, have some. I've been chained down far too long. So I was like, women, we essentially, we detach,
Mentally?
like mentally and emotionally first before it physically happens.
Yeah.
So I had been done for a couple months. Finally ended, and I did my morning. You know, it broke my heart. I was crying, but I was at a point where I was like, ugh, men, ick, get away from me. It's me and my girls. You know, that whole thing. Vacation, hot girl summer, da da da. So I'm taking, me and my friend Alyssa, we're taking a boot camp class, and training time, JT comes through the door, and we've met a couple times at this point. And so he kept like looking at me, and I'm like, oh god, Alyssa, here he goes, la la la. And she goes laughing, oh my god, what if he hits on you? I'm like, I hope not. Like, I hooked him in his throat. Like, I was not like trying to.
You chose violence.
I was anti-men. I was like, y'all would just suck right now. Y'all just, right? So he comes up.
I'm sure he loves the story.
Oh, he does. And that's why he just texted me that randomly. Because he was like, hey, like, do you want to hang out? You know, I'll take you out sometime. And I, without even like flinching, was like, I don't like black men. And he looks at me like,
but
I know your ex. And I was like, okay, didn't work. And she starts laughing, and I'm just like, not right now.
You're like, I tried.
I'll give you my number. So I gave him like my number, but then like we didn't talk for like a year. Questions?
Can we talk about the fact?
No. Yeah.
It's too late.
We just took a PRT class. I'm gonna upload the workout and stuff here so you guys can see it. But so I saw this trend on TikTok. They're stranded on an island.
Okay.
Would you rather be hunted by a bear or be hunted by a man?
Man. Because I would do psychological warfare.
Okay.
And fucking be like, I see you.
Okay, but
in
like
the darkness and scare the crap out of him. I'd get in his head.
Run that by me again?
Okay, so like imagine it's nighttime, you're on the island, and you know you're the only two people on the island, right?
Okay.
Does the man know you're there, or does he just think he's hunting something?
No, like, you're being hunted by him. Like, he knows you're there.
No, I'd go full purge, and I just camp out in a tree and just done.
Okay, so it's funny because I also said man. But it's also because, this is where we're different, but it's also because I think I could befriend the bear.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio thinking I'm gonna like kill the bear and live in the bear.
Because here's my thing. Like, what kind of bear is it? I'm on an island, so it's definitely not a polar bear.
Yeah, how is any bear gonna get on an island?
Okay, well, the jungle. Whatever. You're somewhere with trees and, you know, whatever. So, also, I don't know, are grizzly bears in the jungle or the mountains? I think they're mountains, right?
Grizzly bears are mountains, black bears are also mountains.
Okay, but, okay. Then I have, no, those, okay. So check this out.
Where are black bears?
I feel like those are in the jungle.
There's no bears in the jungle.
Okay.
The Jungle Book is not real, Mallory.
But maybe that's why. I'm like, can you imagine?
You're thinking it's Baloo?
Maybe. Okay, well now that's a whole other rabbit trail I have to go down. Because if I met Tarzan in real life.
Oh Lord.
You know what I mean? Excuse me,
but he's
sir.
not a black man?
You know what I mean? Excuse me. I don't. And he could like swing on vines and stuff. No, but the Jungle Book, yes. So I love, and black bears are nicer. Have you seen the reel of a black bear crossing the road?
Yes.
And this guy's like, no, get back. He just like gets back. He like listens.
But all I'm
Men
thinking
don't
about is
listen.
like the first reel you ever sent me on Instagram, and you called me dying after with the man rock climbing and the bears chasing me.
Okay, but then it's like that. You just kick the bear. Like, you know, kick the bear. But also, have you seen those little, what are they, like red, what are they, red fox bears or whatever?
Red pandas?
Are they red pandas?
Oh my god.
They're like this big.
They're red pandas! Like my favorite animal!
Okay, and they stand up.
Because when they think they're gonna look more aggressive and they do this.
Okay, but what if that was the bear? You know what I mean? Like, stop it. You know what I mean? I think bear.
That,
Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute one. But also, okay, so you're being hunted by either or. That second part of the question that I also heard was, would you rather, like, no one's hunting you, you're just on an island? What?
there are bears in the jungle in India. The speckled bear.
What does that look like?
I don't know.
I bet you it's cute.
Spectacled bears. I can't read. Ah, it's like a little black bear. It looks like the bears in Brother Bear. Remember that animated
I'm looking
movie?
for spectacle bear.
I don't know. Anyway. I mean, let's be honest. What man would be hunting us?
You know, JT said the same thing. He's like, he looked at me and was like, Mallory, you know how like you have like a fear of being taken?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you know, you're way outside the age range that they're gonna want.
It's really depressing.
And that like hurt me. I'm like, okay, well.
All I know is my move, if someone is gonna be creepy for me from now on, is gonna be the Phoebe Buffet run, and no one will ever want me. Or the video of the girl with the...
I know, but wouldn't that just make you easier to catch? Like, I'm sprinting full sprint. If you're running like Phoebe
No, because
Buffet,
then they know you're healthy, and what if they have a team waiting for the end of the sidewalk that you're running towards? Approach them like this.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm not approaching anyone
Well,
in any sort of scenario. In any way. I'm in Target and the guy's like, ma'am,
Nope.
I'm down the aisle, around the corner. If I dropped my wallet, sir, you can have it. I'm canceling all my credit cards. Like, I'm not coming back. What? What? Don't turn around. I'm never turning around.
No, I'm just like, anybody who knows me in real life, I'm so nice. But then anybody, stranger, they look at me and I'm like, what? They're like, oh no. I'm evil when someone initially meets me. Because I just see the worst in people. Be hunting me.
Psychological warfare.
There's this video I saw of this man camping alone in the wilderness. He's by himself in a weird part that's like known for kidnappings and hauntings. And there's this video of him walking out in the wilderness because he hears a noise. And he hears this woman yelling, I see you, in the middle of nowhere. Tell me that would not mess with you.
It's happened to me. It's happened to me. I
Find them?
So check this out. It's actually a really funny story. I am delivering meals for was it for Super Fresh? I think it was for Super Fresh meals. And I'm on a cul-de-sac and I'm delivering meals. And at the time, this is when when it got dark early.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh my gosh, is this when you FaceTime me?
No.
Oh.
I don't think I did it yet. I don't remember.
You're somewhere on Broadway.
There. So I had the meals. I put them down at someone's door. I'm turning around, and I hear, "I see you." I hear that, and I look, and I look to see she had a ring. She doesn't have a ring, and I'm looking around, and I hear like a kid laughing, and I'm like,
It was a kid?
I just hear a kid laughing. I don't know, but It's pitch black. I'm on a cul-de-sac. None of the lights are on. All the house's lights are off, and so I sprint from her front door to my car. As I'm sprinting to my car, I'm trying to open my car.
Nope.
And this kid is laughing again, and I'm looking around, and I can't see, and all I hear is, "Stop doing that!" And I look.
So their parent got them.
And I look up, and it's this kid who had the blinds open, and his lights are on, and he was like, "I see you!"
Oh my,
I look over, and all I hear is his parent "Stop doing that!" And so I get in my car.
This is a known thing that this kid probably
so
does.
I get in my car, and the house is this way. So I get in the car, and I look, and I'm this, and this parent is just spanking. me freak out and couldn't get to my car. But like that's happened, and I'm just like,
Give some poor woman delivering food a heart attack.
oh my god. I called GT. I was like, I'm never delivering to the same neighborhood again.
Nothing surprises me anymore, which is why I just choose violence and anger in my day-to-day life. What?
No, I'm laughing at you.
Oh, yeah.
Because like violence, but you're like so petite.
No one would see it coming. But then Monty always gets really mad at me because he's
Why?
like, you're 5 feet tall. You can't pack that big of a punch. Like, I can kick. I'll kick you in the face. My foot can go up that high. I can do that like two.
What? No.
Did I get you in your ear?
No, it was like right here.
Oh, okay.
In my mind, your feet went pew pew. I was like, oh my god.
Ninja Sasses.
Like, what the heck was that? So, glitch, thought. What is the longest one-syllable word?
Technically, aren't all words that are one syllable the same length?
You would think so. You can Google it. That's cheating.
You don't know.
No, but it's fun to think about. This stuff like when I'm like driving home and I just don't feel like, sometimes the music ain't hitting right. There's nothing to watch in traffic, so I'm just kind of like,
Like, I think I've never seen a baby pigeon. Pretty sure they're run by the government.
I saw the most beautiful pigeon yesterday. It was, no, check this out. You know how they're gray?
Yeah.
This one was all white like a dove. But it was like this color brown on the head and had little this color brown on its little feathers, like on the little speckles. And I was with, JT was there, but I was with his daughter and she goes, that is the most beautiful pigeon. And she just yells it. And I'm just like, what? And she's like, look, pigeon. And I'm like, honey. And it was actually, I think it was a dove, but it was with another pigeon. But the patterns were the same. It was just all white. And where the dark gray of the head would be, and the dark gray of the feathers was this color brown. It was beautiful.
That's how you said find syllables. When you say the word, like, however many times your chin comes down. Like my name, Allison. 3
You don't do the clap?
I don't know. No, I did my...
Allison. You don't clap? You go like this? You went like this in school?
To a private school, they taught us weird.
Well, I went to private school, but we went like this. Or like you would like tap on your...
We did the chin thing. Allison.
That's embarrassing. And catch me going like in the middle.
California's weird, man. Yeah. So it'd be less disturbing if you're in a test, people clapping. Allison.
No, but you could tap on things, like have your pen or whatever, or you could be like...
I don't know.
Like how many syllables is emphasis? And
Pencil. Just 2 syllables.
I think it's funny when people try to guess what race I am.
Why does it matter?
I don't know, but people are like, they'll tell me like, you look so different. Like, what are you? Where are you? And it's like, it's funny because it's never mixed. It's funny because no one ever directly says mixed.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, are you mixed with something? It's always, here's what I always get. They always get like, are you Venezuelan?
It's very specific.
I'm like, no, I'm not. And then straight from Venezuelan, it always goes to Greek. Kind of wish I was. I love their food. Love kava. Love their lamb.
Kava is white Greek food.
Perfect. Perfect. Every time. It'll go from Venezuelan to Greek, and I kid you not, straight from Greek to Egyptian.
I can see that.
But here's my thing. Are you freaking serious? All 3 of those. We just jump in continents left and right.
Yeah.
And it's like, no man, I'm mixed. I'm black and white. This guy cut me off in traffic. He cut me off. I'm driving. He's merging, getting off the exit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Taking the exit. I let him over. He gets in front of me and kind of like brakes. And I'm like, traffic, cool, I get it. Then he gets all the way over, slows down. He's now behind me. Okay.
Just scrolled.
Glitch. He's now behind me. Then, once he's behind me, mind you, I haven't put my blinker on. I haven't changed lanes. And I'm basically on cruise control. Like, I'm chilling. He's now behind me. He gets over, speeds up. Like, he was trying to say something next to me, but then speeds up. So he's now one lane over, one car length ahead of me. Rolls down his window, and he's going like this. And he's like this, this. Over and over again. He's going like, right? Like hang loose,
like,
right?
Oh, phone.
But he was going like phone. And he was like, no, bad. And so, but he's
Sir, that is not sign language.
But what's funny, so I then speed up, I get next to the guy, and he's like, no phone while driving, no phone while driving. Sir, I look at him, and I'm like, sir, that is not the door your car came with, first of all. So don't tell me how to drive when you've got a white door on a brown truck. Don't do that to me. It's like this when I'm driving. It's one thing if I'm driving and I'm like this the whole time. But the fact that it's like, I'm like this, I glance at it as if I would glance at my maps. No phone! I'm like, I need to get this windows tinted, you know what I mean? It's too much.
I had on my Jeep. It was great. Until I was driving on the freeway. I was actually going down 1604, listening to my music. I was having a great time. My windows were like halfway down. I wanted to get some light in, I wanted to get some fresh air, whatever. Going down the freeway in my Wrangler, and a cop pulls up next to me. And I'm cruising, I'm not speeding, but I do have music playing. I'm just loving my little life. And he points at my window and goes, roll it down. Because you could see with the window halfway down how dark it was. Because you could see in, and then you see darkness. Complete and total black, and he goes, roll it down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, sorry. I've gotten so lucky being in the car.
I don't like undercover cops. Because let me tell you right now, why are you worried about me speeding? Maybe like go protect Homeland Security and our borders. But like find actual criminals. You're gonna pull me over, I'm going 10 over. I'm in the fast lane.
Oh, I flew up next to him and I saw him and I'm like, ooh, backed up, and I rolled the window down and I go, sorry. And he's like,
that's nice.
I'm like, I need a lottery ticket because I'm a lucky person. I haven't ever actually won anything anytime I buy scratchers and tickets.
I only got lucky, like, either my mom's in the car because she's like, I'm just here on vacation, please let us go. And they like let us go. Or, when I was dancing for the Spurs, when Snapchat was like huge, right? Before like Instagram got stories. I was Snapchatting, like trying to be like on my way to the, you know how like you just take a picture of the road while you're driving with your hand on the wheel? I was doing that.
The good old days.
And then we're like, meow, 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 comes by. I open my window, and I'm in like my practice clothes, but I have like my hoodie and stuff on, and he's like, man, why were you going so fast? And I was like, to be quite honest with you, I was trying to go to practice. It's like, practice? You in high school? And I was like, no, but
like, will you let me go if I am?
I know. I was like, I feel like you can't ask me that question. I was like,
is a trap.
Yeah, I'm 14. But I was like, no, like I dance for the Spurs and I'm going to practice. And he was like, oh, you do? And I was like, and I couldn't tell if it was like, oh, you do, as far as like,
give me some tickets.
right? Like, are you gonna let me go if I give you tickets? Or are you about to like, you think I have all this money and like now like, you know? And so he goes, okay, well, anyway, how fast were you going? And I didn't even blink. And I was like, I don't know, but my Snapchat filter said I was going 75. And he was like, what?
So you're speeding and you're on your phone.
Dude, going 75 and a 45, first of all. It was bad. No, it might have been 65, but it was bad, whatever it was.
Still, 10
it was,
over is
oh, I was
reckless
definitely
driving.
15 over, running very late. So I was like, oh, it was bad. And he looks over and he was like, say that again? And I'm like,
I was going 65.
that's what I said. And he was like, no, the whole thing. And I was like, then I started thinking, I was like, oh, I bet you his vest is like recording. So I was like, my Snapchat filter said 65. And he leans over and he was like, show me.
He just wanted to Snapchat.
I like, up my car, I start tapping through my Snapchat to get to it, and it was like all of me like dancing. I was doing like my get ready with these. I was like dancing at home. I was like vibing in my car.
Your whole day.
And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. And I'm just like going
Watch
through.
you skip it and to redo the whole thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to go back. And so I finally get to it, and it's literally some. Oh my God, what song was it? It was some like cringy song now. 2014 was wild. Some nostalgic song, and I'm like beat bopping and then you see just like the road, and then filter, it was like 68 maybe.
I remember when it used to do that.
It would show your speed, and he laughed at me and was like, listen, don't do it again, have a good day. And I was like, I was like, do you want an autograph photo? I was like, I had all my autograph photos down here. I was like, would you like one? He was like, I can't. He was like, please point to his mic, and he was like, no, thank you. And I was like, okay. Well, give me a warning, and I'll just send tickets to your badge number at your office. And he was like, have a good day. Like he was like,
don't get me in trouble.
He's like, I can tell his eyes. He's like, stop bribing me.
He's like, you are on
I'm
camera.
So sorry. Like
he's like, you are bribing an officer of the law on camera over and over again.
I was like, I'm so sorry. Okay, what about this? Can you tickets? Do you want an autograph photo? Like, what can I do for you? Do you have kids? Do they want to go to the game tonight? Like, it was bad. And then, he let me go though.
Brutally honest, man. Were you
I'm
speeding?
not.
Yes.
He's
like, what?
Nope.
Were you speeding? I was. Why were you
Deny till you
speeding?
die.
I had a horrible day and I want to be home. And now you're preventing me from doing that.
Team deny till you die.
No, absolutely not. Because I can't pull it off. I can't lie like that. I get so nervous.
I'm not lying. How fast are you going? I don't know. What did you
See, the
clock
thing
me
is,
at?
I always know how fast I'm going. Very fast.
Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? No, I do not. I'm just trying to get to Dallas for a wedding. Like, no, I do not. What happened? If I tell on myself, like right now I have a brake light that's out. Right? I know. Shh. What if...
I can literally replace it for you.
No, I know. I can too, but I'm too tired. So, like, what if my brake light is out? And I'm like, oh, was it because my brake light? And they're like, no, you were speeding, but
now
also
that you
that.
mention it. Yeah.
So I just am like, nope, I don't know.
You're like, I'm not going to incriminate myself.
Because every time I take my car in somewhere, it's always like for an oil change. Like, oh, and then it's a tire rotation. Oh, and then... See, but no, I just got it, but they didn't reset it. That's what that is.
You can reset it.
I know. But I haven't done it.
Turn your car off and pump your gas 3 times, and then turn it back on.
Okay, in a second. So there's that, right? But then there's tires, and then there's brake lights. And then sometimes it's like, it's something else. Like, oh, like your blinker doesn't go off, or this and that. So it's always something. It's never just one thing going on with my car. And I'm always like, I'll handle it later. Until my mechanic is like, Mallory, we're gonna fix this. But I like doing that to my mechanic though, because then he typically is so tired of like telling me that he'll just do it. And I'm like, and not charge me for it. And I'm like, thanks. So I just kind of waited. So I waited out. So when I get pulled, but you know why I pulled you? Nope, not a clue, but it could be any one of the 5 options I just listed. You tell me why you pulled me. I hate that question.
Because they're trying to get you to incriminate yourself.
That's what I'm saying. So it's always, no, I do not. Because it could be anything. Not saying nothing. I love it when my friends text me. Like, you know what, text me things. Like, I'm in very many group chats. And as of recently, I don't know why. All my friends started group chats. And I absolutely hate them.
I hate group chats.
Because, let me tell you, I recently just left one. So, I have this group chat that I'm in. I leave. And every morning I wake up and she's adding me back. Well, I'm back in the chat and it's Mallory left chat. Back in, Mallory left chat. Mallory! And it's, stop adding me back to group chats. But then I want to know what's going on, so then, like, add me.
We've had a family group chat since the beginning of COVID. We've named it the Zombie Chat. My entire family, because we're all spread out over the U.S. My brothers in Montana and Boston, ghosts. That's it. One brother finally chimed in after 9 months of us not hearing from him. He just ghosts all of us all the time.
That's
and then
my
he gets
brother.
mad when none of us talk to him. And I was like, bro, you haven't responded. Noah, if you ever see this, phones work both ways. No, I have so many group chats, but yeah, I hate them.
And I realized as a low maintenance friend, I love to be invited to things, but like, I love when my friends are like, hey, if you feel like it. Because you know what? I love that, because I may feel like it right now, but on the day of the event, I probably don't. And 9 times out of 10, I never want to go the day of the event.
If I'm leading up to something, like if it's like a Monday or a Tuesday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to freaking enjoy my weekend. It's going to be great. I'm going to go out and hang out with my friends. I'm going to be social. Then, like, not going to lie, the Super Fresh event that's going on Saturday, and I'm like,
I know. Because you text me out, hey, what time? And like, and you need me to be there? I'm like, yeah, I do. I can't. Yeah, I need you. I'm
like,
paying you to be there.
Well, the reason I asked you is because I have a haircut appointment on Saturday, and I needed to make sure that I was going to make it.
Are you gonna make it?
Yeah, I did it
Okay.
for $2.15.
Nice.
Or $1.15.
So there's that.
There's that.
But I just like, I think it's why like me, you, and Riley. Riley should be here, but she's not.
Yeah, Riley.
Yeah, screw you and your walk with your husband.
God, how dare you have a healthy relationship?
God, no toxicity in that relationship
God,
at all.
how boring.
Just perfect. Ken and Barbie over there. So, because Riley says the same thing. Riley was like, Mal, I will go out whenever you ask me because I only ask her 1 to 2 times a year. And it's true. It's always JT's birthday. And then like a random day where I'm like, hey, want to grab lunch? And that's it. Available in the US.
That honestly sounds great. TikTok is just completely a way to get China to be able to spy on all of us.
I don't believe that at all.
I 100% believe it.
I don't believe it because...
It's a way to see into your homes, into your lives.
Let me tell you what. They're looking at me at home. They are sadly mistaken. Because you know what it is? It's me, the Real Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, a workout selfie.
But the thing is, think about how many people post their videos of them dancing in huge, massive, like, museums, libraries,
No one.
amusement parks.
I've never seen anyone dance at a library. Or
The
amusement
National
park.
Library in DC. I've seen videos. Amusement park,
dancing?
people are always doing it in Disneyland.
So what? That's open.
You're getting surveillance of big gatherings of people, which
The
is
US
so easy to attack.
The US also has the same thing.
Well, yeah, but...
They are literally in our bank
Whoa!
accounts.
Comment.
They are literally in our bank accounts.
Yeah.
I think they just want it banned because that is the one app the US cannot control.
That's fair. I'm also just really paranoid, and I definitely have my tinfoil hat on that moment, but it fits great. I will never
If
get a
aliens
Roomba.
were real, would you want to be abducted by one? If they're
Yes.
like, hey, do you want to come up with us?
Yes.
Would you like, but here's the catch. If they take you, you lose 10 years on Earth. Would you still go?
Yeah.
Same.
Because
No
you
question.
never know how many years you actually have on Earth anyway, so why not risk a couple and be able to see the other side?
Ooh, that's dark. I like that. I just think I'm not sure if I want to have kids, so might as well, roll the dice and
Oh,
come
no,
back
okay.
and maybe
Probably, I don't care.
maybe menopause is over when I come back.
There
so
you go.
no, that's fine. I think pandas aren't real. I think they're fake or they're mutated.
I think they're 100% mutated
I
because
think
those would
they're
not be able to
inbred.
live on their own.
No, and I've never seen.
Koalas are evil, if you didn't know that.
You know what? I really want to hold a sloth.
I've held a sloth.
You have? I would love to
They're
have a
so
sloth.
creepy because they move so slow, but their little 3 toes just
I think they're adorable. I would love to have a sloth as a pet.
they're really boring. They smell really bad.
So do ferrets, and we have those. Hamster. Have you smelled a hamster?
I had a hamster.
Or let alone a turtle? I had 3.
Turtles are disgusting.
Freak.
My sister
would
takes
love
care of
sloths.
tortoises.
A what?
My sister takes care of big tortoises. Like,
No.
200-year-old tortoise.
Not into it.
Well, she's in freaking Cardiff since they have all the bizarre animals.
She's where?
Cardiff, in California. It's like bougie. It's like the Dominion on crack, but on the coast.
This guy is checking out this girl hard.
You're
Watch.
creepy, sir.
Watch him.
You get out your phone, I'm gonna say something.
You almost.
His mustache twitched. He did a full-blown, like, Captain Hook, like...
Captain Hook is Peter Pan, right?
Yeah. I hate watching men check out other women. It makes me mad.
I don't mind it, but there's a point where it's like gawking, where I'm like, sir, you've seen enough. Like, you've seen it.
I was doing legs the other day. I was at the Anelli Fitness. Just Anelli Fitness. So I'm on leg extensions, and directly in front of the leg extension machine is the
sun
little
looks really good from
the
this
little
angle.
sissy leg press. Not like full-blown big boy leg press.
Yeah, it's a
little
machine.
sissy machine one. This guy is on there moving 25 pounds. He's probably in his like 60s, mustachio, and he is staring at my legs. Like, he's like, so I look at him and I go, like, I meet his gaze.
You should have flexed your leg and like your kneecap, up and down, just to like. And we looks up. You're
So
like,
I
sir.
look at him, but he does one of these. Sir, you blinking isn't gonna make this scene reset, all right? Like, so then he does it, and I'm like, stare at him a little longer, make him a little bit more uncomfortable, and he's like, looks back down doing his set, his baby set. So I start again, and I catch him staring, and he goes, I'm like, is this a nervous tick? What are you doing?
Maybe.
And then he starts staring at the woman next to me. So I am unhinged at this point. I get off of my machine and I lean over. Get into his gaze wide-eyed. He's
I'm
like,
not sure what you're trying to edit.
Siri said fake story.
shush. No one's talking to you.
And it's not, I'm gonna say my favorite thing to do, because I'm not really aware of my surroundings a lot, but that's the thing, because I'm not aware of my surroundings a lot of the times in the gym, I'm just like in my own little world, that if I catch you staring, like I know it's bad, because I'm like, bruh, I see it, you know? But my favorite thing to do is wink at them. And I was like, hey, what's up? Always. So and they're like, huh? I'm like, you alright? They're like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, alright, just checking. And then like they either leave me alone, or they're like, or they ask me something about like, how do you do that? Like, wait, how, or whatever. They'll have a little conversation. But I'm just, what up?
Nope, I don't do that. I'm either unhinged and doing crazy eyes at them.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, can I help you? What do you need? What do you want? Are you staring? Do I know you? Do you think you know me? I don't think so.
But that's because you've had a lot of creeps like come your way that have like tried to like videotape you, or like.
Am I either hyper aware and am I one of the
problem
wannabe Karens of like staring at me, or are they actually still doing this to all the other women too, but these women just aren't aware and I'm so scared for them?
Well,
a combination of both.
I think that very much explains two different types of women.
Yeah.
Because you're so hyper aware and then I'm so not.
Well, they're in a Hyundai truck. Interesting.
What do you want them to drive, Allie? Tell me.
Well, with his hat and his beard, I'm assuming a Prius.
I think it's adorable when I see men get out of a smart car. Like when I see you get out of your peachy cruiser. Ah! Immediately I want to give you a hug, and I'm like, freaking, what's it, Pee Wee Herman, right?
Yeah.
Ah! Immediately I'm like, you can't do anything to anybody. Give me a hug, we're friends. Like, but if you're like coming up in like a black sedan, I'm like. Or if you're like in some sort, truck. No, trucks are cool. But if you drive up and you're in a Cadillac, immediately don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I would rather you be in a Prius. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely not. As soon as I walk out and a guy walks over, it's a truck, I'm like, okay, cool, cowboy, gotcha. Like, stand up man, you know? You walk up to like a Honda Civic, I'm like, you could go either way. You show up in a smart car, homie, what is up, my guy? Immediately, I'm like, hey, how much did you pay for your car? And oh my God, you're single, let's go have lunch.
Because you know why? You can't fit a body in the truck.
No! Oh my God! Immediately, I'm like, you know what? You're probably like a nerd. You're probably super responsible with money. You have a typical 9 to 5. Maybe you work from home, and you're probably like maybe OCD or
kids,
or on the spectrum somewhere to where you do the same thing day in and day out. And I'm like, you know what? You're my friend. I like you. Or God forbid you get out of those Beetle cars or something, you know?
Oh, a bug. Like a
My
VW
God.
bug. But you know what I always see the VW bugs? They have the eyelashes on it.
I think those are hideous.
So they're awful. A white sedan. What is it? I'm curious. Watch it be like.
You really are like hyper aware.
I know.
Like
it's exhausting. That's why I'm so tired all the time.
It's why you have anxiety.
100%.
Because I have anxiety, but I also know what triggers it. But you, I think, are just so like on all the time that you don't actually turn off.
Because I saw this video, right? Of like, hey, make your bedroom a no phone zone. You'll get.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, I'm sorry, because it's the yeah.
Oh.
So if my phone is not next to me, at least on the charger, that is going to be the day someone breaks in and I can't call 911.
Yeah.
No, immediately.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do that. I live alone.
Oh my
I can't do that.
I saw this TikTok, okay? And this TikTok was these two guys, and they were reading, like, questions or comments.
See, hold on, pause. She's gonna get abducted. She's literally walking to her car, super slow, staring at her phone.
She's also.
They both are.
She's with her friend.
They're both on their phones.
No, there's safety in numbers.
Anyway,
both not
TikTok,
gonna get
go
taken.
for it.
They're both fine. So, there's these two guys, and they're reading, like, comments and questions from their, like, Allie.
Sorry.
You're fine. You know what? You're extra.
Sonata. It was a Sonata.
You're fine.
Okay.
So these two guys were reading comments and questions from their phone from like followers and subscribers and everything. And now I forgot what I was going to say.
TikTok video.
I know, but what were they reading on their phone? Oh, the guys were commenting just like, you know, their truths or whatever. And this one guy wrote in and he was like, why is it because I'm the man I have to see what that noise was? And the guy was like, bro. And I was like, dude, I'm human too. What? I'm scared too, but I gotta get out and go look at it. And I'm like, that is so true. But yeah, you're the man. You sleep on that side of the door, and you're also gonna check out to see what that noise is. Because if I gotta do it, I'm wearing the pants in this relationship.
Because 9 times out of 10, though, you need somebody who's a bit stronger and bigger.
But I think it's funny that guy wrote in. He was like, bro, I'm scared too. But I gotta be a man and go check it out.
If I'm going down there and someone's happened, you're gonna come down and figure out what's going on anyway. Why don't you just go first?
Also, it just comes down to men and women get scared. Women tend to scream. Speaking for myself, I scream and drop to the floor. You scare me, I'm dropping to the floor. A man, I feel like, would like, and like punch you in the face or like stab you or, you know, whatever. Me, I'm screaming and dropping to the floor. Like, my legs don't exist. Anytime JT has
like
scared me, so he's like, are you fight or flight? I'm like, neither, okay? I'm in a puddle on the floor. I'm not the one to scare. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the car chats here. We've been talking for over an hour.
Oh my God, we have.
I know, I need to get home because JT's like, where are you at? Okay, guys, I love y'all. I'll see you guys next time, and comment down below what we should actually talk about, because this is kind of just rambling. Do you like our ramble? Should we have a topic? Should we answer questions? Should we play a game?
Would you rather be hunted by a bear or a man?
I feel like anything other than a shark. Or a whale. Can you imagine if like an orca? Bro, you're down.
Done.
I would rather be hunted. That's fine. I'll take a bear or a man.
Yep.
If they were like, oh, a shark.
Literally called a killer whale. There's no killer bears. It's a killer whale. Its name is its action.
There's killer bears.
What bear is entitled a killer bear? There is a black bear, a brown bear, a grizzly bear, which I'm pretty sure is a brown bear, koala bear.
Look it up.
There is no killer bear like there is a killer whale.
Look it up. All right, guys. Seriously. Love y'all so much. Bye.